Oh, mojo's been sapped, man. I'm about to do this video like 40 minutes ago. I was talking and I started the video, and in the beginning of the video, I'm like, man, I'm not going to talk about Ferguson. I'm not going to talk about the damn beheading shit. I'm going to talk about the sterilization of every African on the fucking planet. That's what I'm about to talk about. Now, what I mean about the sterilization of every African on the planet is it goes based along that thing. You know, I know a few white people, and these white people think that Ebola only affects black people. Hold on. Now, argue with these people. Ebola affects everybody. And, you know, they're like, nah, Ebola only affects black people. And, you know, and I'm arguing with these people, and what I come to find out now is, of course, now they're going to let these two people out of the detention facility. The hospital. They've been taking these alpha blockers or whatever they call it, medicines or whatever. And these two people who had the Ebola in their system are now cured. Now, knowing what I know about the human population on the planet Earth, do you honestly think in your mind that anybody with a racist heart or any country or any racist regime on any planet would cure, what's the number, 5,500,000,000 black people? No. The answer is no. Now, if what these white folks were telling me that Ebola only affects black people, but it only kills 90% of the people that, you know, it infects. These two white people were infected with Ebola, and now they've been released from the hospital in Atlanta. A lot of black folks in Atlanta. Now, what if this is true, that it only affects black folks? Now, they have this stuff that has stopped Ebola in white people. Do you honestly think they're going to synthesize a potion, pretty much, to save all these Africans? And the answer is no. Because the system and the world we live in, the world governments do not want Africans to live. It's the bottom line. It's the bottom line. And if you're of any other race or nationality on this planet and you don't know this, then you're pretty much stupid. And that's the truth. There are people out there with the belief system of Mein Kampf. They're the ultimate race, and there's no other but them. And knowing that black people make up 85 to 90% of the people on the planet, of course a group of people would be scared to death. Of course they would try to synthesize something that don't work on white people. Of course they would find a cure to cure white people first. Do you think now that they may have a cure for Ebola, they're going to synthesize a version that will cure these African people? The answer is no. But they will synthesize a version of this to allow you to live. They will synthesize a version of this that may sterilize your ass for life after you take it. Think about it. They got this new medicine, and now they're going to jack it up, push it. We're going to inoculate everybody in Africa. All of Africa? From Egypt all the way down? Yeah, Egypt is in Africa. Not North and South. Africa is one continent. Are they going to do the whole continent of Africa? Or are they just going to do the darker end of Africa? And when they do, they're going to sterilize every African on the continent of Africa. From Egypt down. And here in America, they're going to tell Americans, hey, you got to take this shit. It cures Ebola. They're going to sterilize those deemed unworthy. Poor white people. But white people know Ebola don't affect white people. They're going to kill the poor white people. They're going to kill the poor black people. And they're going to kill everybody that's deemed unworthy. You're going to get the Ebola inoculation. To make sure, because they're going to have to drop Ebola. It's got to pop up now. It's got to pop up in America, so they force us to, oh, hey, we got the new stuff. They'll stop us from getting it. It's going to pop up here in America because they let those 2 people out weeks after taking some medicine that mask. They don't cure, they mask. Oh, they got all the symptoms of a cured person. They're cured. Send them out. That's what they're doing. And on the bottom of the video, who are they? You smart nigger, who are they? All the bullshit racism I put up with. Another thing, I was going to do my last final definitive video about racism. It's because when it comes to racists, the racists that created the racist system that we live in, they're stupid. You dumb motherfuckers. You done made white people as dumb as black people. And think about it. If I'm some evil genius that's going to conquer the world, don't get me wrong, all the greatest accomplishments that Africans made, you should have let every African know what Africans are all about. Because when you put a foot up somebody's ass for 3,000 goddamn years, that's an accomplishment. I ain't mad at you. Racist, white supremacist, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at the things your ancestors did. But what I am mad about is the dumbification of everybody. Why make everyone stupid so the top % can still keep on thriving? If you fall for that move to put a group of people in power, you have been screwed. You're dumb and you're stupid. And then on top of that, you can't leave no man behind. Not one man left behind. You don't leave one left behind. I've noticed in my studies of the whole racist thing and the whole hate for pay and this and that, all this it's bullshit. Because people change. That's why there's pension reform. I'm not taking care of your old dumb ass no more. You fucked up. That's why Sterling got boosted. And Sterling told the truth. Sterling said, don't hang around those black people. Don't hang around them niggers. Don't be around them niggers. We've been told that and taught that all. Don't hang around those. And if you hang around there where those funny people at, they might try to touch you, and that's what happened. Don't hang around them. They might mess, and they messed with the kids. They got caught doing it, busted several times, messing with children, all up in the church and all that. Everything that we've been taught was a mask and a lie. It's bullshit. The only thing that's real is those things that go through your mind. That's real, because you feeling that. You understand this. This is real. But those perceptions can be altered too. So you really got to know what's really real. And right here, this young kid right here.
Several days ago, we'll discuss that. And add it.
Young kid gets shot. Point blank by the cops with a knife. The lady asked the cops, why do they always shoot to kill? Well, they're not taught to shoot to kill. Well, if the guy is walking towards you with a knife, the lady says, well, how come you didn't shoot him in the leg? Because they're taught to shoot until the guy stops walking towards them. If you shoot me and I'm leaning towards you, I'm going to fall towards you. It's just stupid. It's just another reason to kill a group of people. And you know what? It's ridiculous. And I was going to do a video that was all nice and candy, fine and dandy, and I was going to talk about the, this and talk about the that, and I had another thought of a video in my mind. And this thought was to tell people, get the fuck up and go fucking march. You get up and march. You turn over cars. You tear shit the fuck up. I want to tear it up. But don't tear it up in your neighborhood. Then I was going to tell people, go get the high school yearbooks from the richest high school in town. And I want you to get those pictures out of that yearbook. And you put them on big old billboards. Don't kill these kids. And you walk through the rich neighborhoods. And when those people see their kids and their faces of their children on a big old sign saying, "Don't kill me," they will fucking understand. When Andy Lopez got shot, fucking right down the motherfucking street from me, the little boy had a plastic gun on him. A plastic gun, a plastic M16 or whatever the fuck. They sell them in the stores. March at that motherfucking Toys R Us that sold that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? We have these tragedies happen to our fucking kids and we go to the wrong fucking neighborhood and complain about it. That's what the fuck we're supposed to do. We've been taught and trained to protest in our neighborhood because it's our problem. It's not our problem. It's going to be their problem, because as soon as one of their kids is kicking it with their buddy on a Saturday night, you know, over here, and they stop, "Let's go to Jack in the Box." Well, Jack in the Box is over there. Fuck it, let's go to Jack in the Box, get something to eat. And then that kid is shot down in the Jack in the Box parking lot, and they say, "Well, those are drugs in the car." This is a rich kid, though, in the backseat of a car at Jack in the Box. Then they'll be like, "Oh no, you fucking march in they fucking neighborhoods, you dumb motherfuckers." And you know what? I'm going to use a vernacular that racists use on us. They call us stupid monkeys. I'm serious. There's names for dumb white people. Stupid white people. Black people don't call white people hunkies and shit. White people call white people peckerwoods. Po-ass peckerwood. And a white dude told me that white guys don't like to be called bird shit. And I take bird shit back to the word peckerwood. A woodpecker is a bird. You see what I'm saying? And a woodpecker in certain areas is considered stupid because he pecks his beak into the wood to create the hole to eat the bugs or whatever. You're beating your head against something. Peckerwood. See, there's different levels of white people. There's different levels of black people. And now these two peoples at the top level, they're not just about, you know, fuck the black people. We're getting rid of all the blacks. They're going to get rid of all the fucking stupid people. And by the way, people, you are the people they're going to get rid of because they made you stupid. If Ebola affects 90% of the people that get it, white people make up 15 to 20% of the population on the planet Earth. They believe, some believe it only affects black people, and I believe it affects 95 people. Yeah. What am I? I'm an uneducated black person because they uneducated me. Who are they? They are the powers that be. Who are the powers that be? Some are elected officials. Some are the people that allow us to have elections. People. And like I said in the last video, we live in Oz. Because there is a wizard. And listen to this dumb shit. Listen. Well,
you got a gun on?
The only people telling this idiot, I'm going to call it idiot. I'm not going to call the man an idiot. The only people telling this man to put the knife down is the police. The ones that have been taught to shoot in the center of the body, not in the legs, not in the arms, not to shoot the man. Because if you shoot someone in the leg, they can still come at you. If you shoot me in the leg, I'm going to fucking stop. You shoot me in the hand, I'm going to drop what I got. If you've been trained to be what you are, you don't just shoot to kill somebody regardless of what color they are. It's starting to become stupid, dumb. You go march in their neighborhoods, and they will stop. You go out and get with lawyers and write a bill, and it will stop. But you can't. You got to get tickets to the game. You got to go see who's playing tonight. You got to go get the new shirt. You need your hair did and your nails did. But once your kid gets shot, "Oh no, my baby ain't never did nothing wrong." That's what you're supposed to say because you love your child. But you don't know why your child is dead. You don't look at what your child may or may not have done. And at this point in history and in life, it doesn't matter. If you don't put yourself in position, it won't never happen. Why? Why can't you go outside? Why can't you go do what you want to do? Why do you have to live in a shell? You shouldn't have to. Fear is created to put you in your place. If you're sitting in the house, they don't have to pick your body up off the street. People, we have got to wake up and find out that this is the end game. You can no longer make money off incarcerating people in jail because now the jails are just filled, and now once they get filled, it costs money to run them. That was an illogical thought in the first place. To dumb down the populace was a dumb idea. We're living on an overpopulated planet with a group of people thinking that if you kill off 80% of the planet, they will survive. 80% of the planet is us. Us, meaning rich, poor, black folks, people of color, anybody over a certain 10. This part might make it right there in the crease, but the rest is black. If there's a group of people scared of their genetic existence that control this place at this point in history, when they lose their grip of power, because power is waning, they're going to want to destroy everything. And that's not just black people. That's all these poor-ass white people. The poor Slav, the white man who goes down to the job and he makes his $17 an hour and he can barely feed his family. And everybody was thinking make $17 an hour, but he's been there for 32 years. Not the white guy that's making $57 an hour. He thinks he built half the world. He's just fucking outphased now. You're just a bigot for nothing. Those people who've had the grip on the old system are done. And not all those people who are going to die are black. So when I say I hate what the white supremacist and racist system has done, it's created a bunch of stupid people. And they did it for a reason. Because if one group of people notice that this other group of people is being mistreated, they're going to act to help. And then once they empower the other group of people who had the power originally in the first place, everything is jumping off. Once people realize that the system itself is sick, they're going to fix it and heal it. Once they heal the system, they're going to cut the cancer out. Once they cut the cancer out, I've lost my grip on this society. Once I lose my grip on society, I have lost everything. And when they believe that they have lost everything, they might as well burn the whole thing down to save what they have. Is the image of them on top. I'm not going to die for the next motherfucker's image. It's fucking ridiculous. And we're all in this position together. Not just the poor of the poor, it's the rich of the rich. Because now it's like, now you kill off all the poor people, now you got rich black people, rich whites, rich Mexicans, and a handful of underlings. Well, my underlings are better than yours. No. My underlings are better than yours. Well, I have all 50,000 maids. Well, I have 50,000 maids and 60,000 butlers. You know, I mean, for what? 9 people splitting up the fucking planet. What? What's going to come of it? Those 9 people will start eating themselves. They will start feasting on themselves until there's no one left. And one guy says, yes, I waited, and I'm the last man alive. And then what? What? An existence of one, and now you're traveling in a spaceship with all this genetic material and power because of the machines that are created. Is it so we can create a one-man God to leave the planet Earth to seed the rest of the galaxy? I don't want that shit. I want ships of hundreds of thousands of people spreading out from this motherfucker, spreading out throughout the... I don't want to be one group of people trying to repopulate the galaxy. There's 7 billion people here, and 6,500,000,000 people are fucking stupid. It was a flawed plan. Something went wrong with the plan. Because once everyone is dead, and it's just you guys and your robots and shit and your philosophies and shit, because it all started on philosophy. Everything I've ever told you people over the last 6 years on the internet is my philosophy. 18,000 years ago, I would have been godlike with my philosophy that everybody should be everybody. No one should rule. I would have been like the greatest shit since, oh my God, what he's saying is great, but wait a minute. There'd be someone else's philosophy. What about commerce? What about commerce? Why the fuck should I sell you any goddamn thing? I want what you have. You want what I have. Give me that. I give you that. Now we both have what we both have. There should not be one person that has more than another person, because then that will make animus. And now I'm looking at you like you got everything. Wow, that's great. After a while, I'm going to take it from you. You're not giving it to me. I'll take it with violence. Oh no, he's uncivilized. Well, I have to eat. You have all the food. Your demands for food are ridiculous. I'm not going to give you that to eat your food. You want your daughter, your son, and your next child, and you can have this great plate. I call it macaroni. No. I'm not going to give up my soul. You know what? People say, you do a lot of music, man. Don't nobody like your music. You know why my music never jumped off? Because I gave my soul to my wife. And then I got divorced. So this woman is walking around with my fucking soul in her fucking purse. I can't go sell it to join Illuminati. She got it. She can, if she find a piece of paper that I gave her where I gave her my soul because I love her so much. She finds that paper, she can sell it to Illuminati and all them, and she can be Illuminati, but I fucked up. She's got my soul. Who has two? She has two. She has mine and hers. I have nothing because I gave a woman my soul. You see what I'm saying? There's people get on the internet. I sold my soul. They rich and famous. I saw fucking I don't even watch Jersey Shore. The girl from Jersey Shore says, I was so depressed and bored, I sold my soul. And next thing you know, I had a show, and I'm on the show, and I got all this and that. What? There are all these groups and people and conspiracy things and shit, and they all collide. And I say, if you can cure 2 white people of Ebola, and all my white friends white, but Ebola doesn't affect white people. Why would you let the 2 white people out the hospital? Why wouldn't you take 2 Africans in the same damn state as those 2 white people and give them the same medicine? Why? Why not? Why not try to cure the people that are dying from Ebola instead of the people that just visited the scene of Ebola? See what I'm saying? If people are courageous enough to stand up to the powers that be, they die. Evil works in front of you. Evil, why would evil stand behind your back and stab you in the back? When I can wait 3,000 years and teach you to hate yourself, teach you not to know your heritage and your history. We are like the salmon that spawn every fucking year. If you know in your genetic code what the fuck you are, you do what you do. Over thousands of years, they changed the code. Your brain don't even work like it used to. Your the pine cone, the pineal gland or whatever the fuck it's called. Yours works. Theirs don't. Your body creates melanin that gives you the color in your skin. Their body don't do that. Over thousands of years, their body changed to take the color out of their skin so they could survive in the dreadful cold. They are us. And something happened in history a long time ago that made them mad at us. Maybe we told them, get the fuck out. Maybe we pushed them out into that 1,000-year winter. I don't know. But I didn't do it. I've been told to let slavery go. Well, whatever black people have done to white people, they need to let that go. Because if I got to let my pain go, you got to let yours go. And if we're all the same, what the fuck are we dealing with this bullshit for? They're going to sterilize all of us. And when it's all said and done, and when they've killed off the 80% they want to kill off, it's going to be those undesirables. Those who can pay to move to the next level can move to the next level. But this idiocy has got to stop. And they're going to stop it. We cannot control our creation. And when you can't control your creation, you kill your abomination. You destroy your abomination to save your creation. You created a group of dumb, black, white people in America. The rest of the world know the world. We know black, white, Mexican, Asian. Well, I don't even know if they call them Asian. When I was growing up, everybody was Chinese. They were Chinese people. How racist was that? To teach everybody that looks Asian, those are Chinese people. Those are Chinese. They're Japanese, Chinese. There's Polynesians that look Japanese. There's Polynesians that look... There's Africans that look Polynesian. There's Polynesians that look African. But to destroy an entire race's history because they are the minority of the planet, and to dumb down your people so they fall suit in your plan, that hurts everybody. That is what hurts me. Not the fact that black people and white people, that don't hurt me. It hurts me that the people that control the people made all the people the same stupid people. You gonna try to wipe the slate and then reprogram it? Like I said, when I was young, don't be around them people. They might try to touch you, and one of them tried to touch me. One of them did touch me. There was no trying. Motherfucker was all over me when I was a kid. There was no trying. He tried it? No. He didn't try to do shit. Motherfucker did it. We live in a society that everything that we was taught is wrong. And they're going to flush some new shit in our faces. And the ones that got to go are the old ones. 35 to 75 got to go. All over the planet. We got to go. We're topped out. They don't want us here no more. The kids don't listen to us. The other people don't give a shit about us. They want our children and they want us gone. And we're stupid. Every single individual is stupid. Those who follow along with the plan, those who produce the plan, those who are subject because of the plan, we're all stupid. Life itself is humanity. To take any form out of the equation, to take any one of us, black, white, or whatever, out of the equation is suicidal. You know? To take one planet and take one person or one group of people off the planet is suicidal for the whole planet. To kill off an animal, an organism, to seed the clouds with shit that kills what's in the clouds, that lands on the ground, that kills what's in the ground. Everything is connected. We're the hair on the top of the planet. You don't see it coming by with clippers every day cutting us off. We cut ourselves off. We're dead follicles. We're falling out of the fabric of the planet that we call Terra. We've been we've been taught to call the planet Earth. They said the planet was named Terra and Pangea. And one time it was one continent. Who was on that one continent? What was on that one continent that we who are on the several continents don't have the right to know? See, we have been invaded by an alien species that have dumbfounded us for centuries, not generations. Something has come here and divided us because we don't like us. Now the computer telling me it's about to shut down. So I'm about to close the video. And let's see if they'll let me upload the video before I can find the power cord to keep the video going. I'm at 10%, baby, and they got that light blinking. And when that light's blinking, you got to go thinking. Let's see. Or will it shut off when the plug's hooked in? So, this is going to be it for me. I'm not going to talk about race anymore. I don't give a shit about what's going on in Ferguson. Because I already told you what to do. You fucking go turn over their fucking cars. Go tear up their neighborhoods. Go to their stores. Not the ones in your neighborhood. Go to their stores in their neighborhood. Go to the high-end shit. Because on the low end, they don't care in the first place. You go up there on the high end. You go to the highlands. You go to the villas. You go to the neighborhoods where there's a $15 million hotel right there. And you just went and took a dump in the lobby. You go to where it's going to affect somebody who can say, you better stop that shit down there because they fucking up here. You stop it and you give them people the fucking dignity they need, or you got to deal with us. You make them take care of us. They are not going to want you in their front yard with a sign with their child's face on it saying, don't kill Becky, don't kill Johnny, don't kill Frank, or look, you killed this child, and then there'd be a picture of their killer. Hey, wait a minute. Don't do violence. Be smart with it. But go up there and let them see your pain in their image. Because it's about image. No one's going to stop a group of people killing a group of black people because it's been programmed that dark is bad, black is anger. He was probably robbing someone anyway. When you see the ignorant comments by the racist, bullshit supremacists, because, you can be a racist, but if you don't have the ability to control anybody's destiny financially, spiritually, you're just a fucking hater. And we have to stop this. It's not black people's fault. It's not these white people that you walk amongst it's not their fault. It's motherfuckers like Anderson Cooper's fault. Wolf Blitzer's fault. They pushed this propaganda. And when you look at the commercials and shit, you see black people, there's a certain role. There's this young black girl in this one commercial, a back-to-school commercial. You watch the whole commercial. It's a brilliant commercial. They want you to buy computers, but when they show the one black girl, she's dancing to the music. It's for homework. But that one scene is the only scene I see in the commercial. Make me go on the computer, I'm black, I can listen to hip-hop. No! That's niggifying the whole goddamn situation. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see white people acting black. I don't want to see black people acting white. I want to see humans being themselves in a medium to where they're not being the stereotype in which I was taught they would be. I don't want to see gay people on TV. I don't see that shit. I see gay people in real life. I don't want it overthrown on me. I don't want some little kid in a stroller saying, you know what? Mommy and Daddy always argue. But when I see Frankie and Johnny on TV, they're always happy together. I don't want humanity to die because some group don't think that we can manage ourselves. I don't want to see humanity as a whole suffer because a group of people say, you know what, you can make better love with your same-sex partner than you can with what you're supposed to be with. I had a philosophical conversation with a woman the other day about what I believe gay people should be. I think a gay man should be with a gay woman because the parts still fit. And so that don't work. If I'm a man seeking a strong person with that disposition, I can go find a woman that look like a man, and I can still be a man with a woman and still be a soft man and have a strong woman. My idea of what gay people or homosexuality is, that ain't got nothing to do with your idea of homosexuality is. What I think a gay thing should be is the parts still work. But I'm wrong. Because if a man thinks he wants to be with a man, he should be with a man. Why? Because somebody told him that's how it's supposed to be? Or because that's what they see on TV? Most of the porno movies I watched as a teenager growing up, there's women kissing women. I don't want to be in that situation. Because if there's two women in the bed, what the fuck they need me for? There's hours of pleasure right there. I'm good for a few minutes. I'm good for, hey, on a good day you get 30 minutes. And that's with me putting in extra work. I'm not the stud I was when I was 15 years old. And any man that say that shit is a fucking liar. You see what I'm saying? The whole thing is twisted. Because, yeah, that women on women shit is sexy. That's so sexy. No, it's not sexy. It's not sexy. That's the limit. That's one less person that needs you, sir. Sir, you are not needed. The guy who sits in front of his shit masturbating is masturbating because those two women who don't have a man have each other. And there's a man right there. He's on the other side of this camera. He just pulled his pants up because I fucked him up. I popped on the screen. He accidentally hit the wrong button, and me, he's hiding his shit. He's squeezing one off because he can't get a woman because they're all whores and tramps. And now, in the back of his mind, he's got to go kill women because we're twisted like that. There's a lonely person over here who don't want to go be with another man. So he's ready to go kill women and masturbate to looking at men on video. I mean, we're so twisted. And they got a whole football team twerking the other day. You can't force me to take a cock. Didn't want one when somebody was trying to force it on me. Didn't want it in my mouth. Didn't want it in my hand. And I don't want one in my mind either. I don't want mine in another man's mouth. I don't want mine in another man's hand. I don't even want to envision mine in another man's mouth again. I don't want that. So I shunned that lifestyle. It's not for me. I was molested by one of those because they were told me to watch out for that. They told me this way. But it's okay now. Homosexuality is fine. That's not how I was raised. That's not how Sterling was raised. That's not how the people that hate black people were raised. That's not how the female man haters were raised. That's not how the male haters were raised. You see, everything is based on sight. Like I said, if your kids see mommy and daddy always arguing and fighting and shit, but they see Samantha and Christina always happy. Well, I'm not going to be like mommy and daddy. I'm going to be like Samantha. I've always felt this way my whole life. No, you haven't. You know, it's what we see, what we're exposed to. People, the world is done gone crazy. We have people who want to commit suicide, but they're so fucking cowardice that they, well, I'm going to kill myself. But first I'm going to drive through the mall. I'm going to kill myself, but I'm going to do it at school with 19 of my best friends. No. We have an overwhelming amount of frequencies and waves hitting our body. We have these faulty beliefs we've been taught. We've got this overwhelming amount of peer pressure as adults to, yeah, man, I got to go on with it. No. You can't tell people that they have to conform after you just taught them how to be evil. You got to accept this. And they know there's going to be a backlash from the people, so what are they going to do? They're going to kill us all. And you don't believe me. I'm just some black guy tripping out. And then it's going to be all kind of niggers on the bottom of the page, and I'm a racist because, you know what? Just because you benefited from a group of people being on their back, on their knees, been raped and pillaged and killed for thousands of years and shit, you know, and you've been taught that you're the superior race and shit, and then when you find out that, you know, I look like a superior race, oh, I look like them? I'm not one of them? No, you're not. You're not superior. because you're still broke and hungry. You still starving like the niggers and the fucking dirty Mexicans and the stupid whatever the fuck names you want to call us. You're still just as low as we are, but you believe you have power. And that's what makes me mad about this world and these supremacists and all the stuff we go through. That's it. You know, that's the only thing that makes me mad, is the fact that everybody's dumbed down to the point to where now they're fed up with their creation and they want to start over. You're starting over at the expense of billions of people that you have ruined. It's not their fault. It's not the white people and the black people's fault that a group of elite people of all races now at this point in time have a stupid cockamamie plan. Well, we got to start all over because this group they don't know how to get along. We tried mind control. You know, you tried mind control and it put us to this point. And you turn frequencies on and off in people's fucking heads with your fucking high frequency microwave beams all up in the skies and shit. And all of a sudden they're no longer controllable. Well, you fucked up. Don't, just come out and say, you know what, man, there's the mind control going on. The shit is fucked up. And everybody, we need to just give world therapy. Everybody going to therapy. We're going to go to therapy. You know what? We're going to give you a last chance. We'll go to therapy for 20 years. And if the therapy don't work in the 20 years, then we just going to kill everybody. And everybody be like, yeah, fuck, I'm fine with it. Everybody would agree to, hey, just give us 20 more years and try to fix this shit you fucked up. But tell us the truth. Just don't wipe everybody out and then complain like, damn. Shit, we weren't supposed to kill those ones. Oh man. Now the infection is killing us now too. Oh no. And then in the future there'll be something come down here and land on the planet. What happened to these folks? And there'd be a log, and the guy being a log and be like, we killed ourselves. Leave the planet. If you can understand what we're saying and decipher our messages, don't do what we did. Leave the when you look at humanity as a whole, there are some great things that happen on this planet that we won't know the truth about. Because why? And it doesn't matter what race you are or who you are. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. And I'm done with it. I told you we're all about to be sterilized because of Ebola. They're going to release it everywhere and give us everybody this shit they just gave these two people. But they're not going to give us the cure for it. But it's just enough to keep us alive to a certain date, and then that'd be it. Oh, we got to really get a handle on this. We got to resynthesize it. Well, we got to really do this, and we don't know. We got to really do this. And the people like me who don't go out in public, who don't do this, who don't do that, the people who follow the rules, like you have programmed me so much, I don't even want to be in your fucking public anymore. Okay? These people accuse me of this shit, and these motherfuckers are jumping around like they need to be locked up some fucking place. I don't want to be in fucking public, because motherfuckers do not know how to respect this guy or that guy. It's like, motherfucking nigger, stupid white man. You're dumb shit. Just dumb, overall, stupid shit. And you got some Mexican guy eyeballing you like, fuck you. And people get burned out. Yeah, man, I'm doing a video about what we were talking about earlier. No, what happened? No, shit. Like I said, I'm doing a video right now about what we were talking about earlier, about all this bullshit and stupid dumb people and dumb racism and, fucking, and Ebola. See, they're talking about those two people are cured from Ebola. Those two people in Atlanta that had Ebola, they flew them out here with Ebola. And, a friend of mine was telling me Ebola only affects black people. Ebola affects 90% of the people. Yeah, you made the black people talk. The Ebola only affects 95% of the people that touch it, 95% of the people get it, right? And you have to be sick and almost dying for it to spread, right? Now, these people were sick, they say, throwing up and almost dying. And they give them this shit, right? And they let them out of the hospital. Now, you only been giving them this shit for fucking a week, right? 2 weeks. And now you're going to let them out of the hospital? That's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? You're not going to wait a month or 2 months. Okay, it's not coming back. You're good, Wait a year? No. They had Ebola last week, and now they're going to let them out the hospital. Now, they might go take a shit, that shit float down, toilet, whatever, end up at the goddamn sewer, in the plant, and then pop out Ebola again. You don't know. They don't know. And I'm just saying, it's like society is so fucking stupid and dumb now. And it's like, you know what, no matter what color you are, we're all dumb right now. Like I was telling my buddies the other day, from 35 years up, they probably want us dead anyway. Maybe 25 years up. You know what I mean? 25 and up, you just get rid of those and we won't have to worry about all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? They taught half of us to be racist, taught everybody else to be stupid. And if they get rid of all the racists and the stupid people in which they created, this would be a good fucking world. You know what I mean? Think about it. No, but it's a system. I'm not threatened with the racism. What I'm doing, I'm just pissed off with it, because it's at the point to where everybody's dumb. You get it? Everybody's dumb. They're just stupid. Sheeple. They're sheeple. They call them sheep people. Sheeple. I think it's just. I think people are just fucking dumb. It's like Ebola. Yeah, but we're all dumbed up. That's the point. Everybody's dumbed up. There's no group of people who are not dumbed up, but them. It's like, okay, I'm so rich, I don't have to drink that water. I can have fucking a cow brought in here and have the cow slaughtered here, the blood drained out the cow, so it don't need no fucking preservative. Matter of fact, I can have my cows raised fresh. I mean, humans are not supposed to drink cow's milk. They fed us that shit growing up. Come on, man. That's level. Lesson number 1. You are what you eat. How smart are the cows? Now you're feeding your kids cow's milk? Come on, man. How does it work? They made us dumb from the teeth, And then some babies won't even latch on to their mothers. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Fucking twisted, man. The world is so fucked up that, we can't win. We'll never win. No, that's not shit that happens. That shit is purposely done, motherfucker. Let me tell you something. Did you know at one point in America there was more white slaves than black slaves in America? Did you know that? No, you didn't. You know why you didn't know that? Because you're white. And they made you stupid. Shit. Think about it. What happened to the white slaves when they had black slaves? Think about it. They had white slaves and black slaves at the same time. You don't hear about that, do you? Huh? No, they had white slaves and black slaves at the same time. And you didn't, it's like, come on, man. When you look at history, like, no, the white slaves weren't slaves. They were indentured servants. No, they were slaves. Because if a motherfucker tell you can't go home, and you gotta stay here, and you gotta work for me until I let you go, you a fucking slave. I don't give a fuck what color you are. No, they were indentured servants. Slaves. They didn't get set free. Shit, come on. Poor white people are just slaves now. Poor white people were slaves. The poor white people now are the descendants of the white slaves. They don't teach white people that shit now, do they? Poor white people have been poor white people since the beginning. You know what I mean? Just like poor black people have been poor black people from the beginning. And like I told you, the rich black man had it bad during slavery. You better stay in your fucking house on Wednesday. You get caught out there in the wrong town, your ass will be 12 years a slave. Shit. But the moral of the story is this, man. It's like they made everybody stupid. Now everybody's dumb and everybody's paying for it. And, like I said, in every society, when they top out, they destroy everything. So there's like, you know what? There'll be no recollection of nothing. And we start all over. You know what I mean? And then I was looking at some old video footage, and they're like, how you wonder why black people speak the way they do. Black people speak the way they do because they learn from uneducated white people from the South. Well, if you go to the South right now, white people don't say nigger. That's in the North. Up North they call you nigger. In the South they call you nigger. Shit, I don't give a fuck. And if you watch the movie Django, they let you know there's two kind of different white people in the movie Django. Don Johnson tells you, what's that Peckerwood's name? You treat Django like that Peckerwood. You get it? Come on, man. That's faulty. Yeah, Django was badass, but look, like I'm saying, you need to watch out all these hints and all these clues, because the bottom line is the rich people are not just white now. the super mega rich people are not just white now. And all these rich people have one problem. The poor people that look just like them. And they happen to look black, white, Mexican, Asian, Iranian, Italian, you know what I mean? It's like shit, the super rich of all races are like, you know, sitting around a table like, you know, okay, I plead 5 million of my poor. You know what I mean? It's like, I'll give you, you know what I mean? They're playing Risk. You know, every other fucking week there's a war and shit. How you gonna war against yourself? You know what I mean? We all human beings. I'm fighting you because you live in a better neighborhood than me. What the fuck? Huh? Shit. Are you playing Call of Duty? Is that the free one they gave out for free just recently? Didn't they give a free one? Didn't they give everybody a free Call of Duty this week? You got Xbox, right? Oh, a gay station? Oh, PlayStation. Oh, I thought you said gay station. I'm sorry. I only do Xbox. I got the Malcolm Xbox. Motherfucker. Would you blow up their communications array? Hey, I just got that game Dishonored. That game is awesome. It's called Dishonored. Yeah, but other than that, man, I'm doing that video on that racism. It'll probably be my last racism video because I summed it up in this video. I'm not mad at the racists. I'm mad because they made everybody fucking stupid. And now the world is going through all this bullshit because the motherfuckers are stupid. If we were smart, we wouldn't be doing dumb shit, you know. And then they got idiots every nowadays. You know what a coward is, right? A coward is somebody who wants to kill himself, but he wants to kill 12 people with him. Robin Williams had a bad goddamn time, but he didn't fucking take nobody with him. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, if you got enough balls to say fuck this place because of all the bullshit, you know what? I love that man. Good for you. You got the fuck out while you still had enough brains in your fucking head. You know, good for you. You know, it's like shit. Hate the way you did it, but you know, if that, hey, whatever floats your boat, you know, fuck it. It is what it is. You can't stop it. It is what you know. They drive people to kill themselves. Who still wakes up and says, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna die. It's the bullshit world we're in. The stress. Can you imagine? You didn't have to pay for food. There's food growing in your backyard. You had to pay for lights because Tesla made sure everybody had free electricity. You know what I'm saying? Everything was nice, a beautiful world. And all of a sudden, someone says, you know what? You got to pay for everything that's free in the world. And you're like, okay, fine. Yeah. You know? Well, see, that's the point. You can harness the water too. Did you hear about they tried to fix it? They tried to put an ordinance in around here where you couldn't grow your own food in your backyard because the chemicals might get in the water source. Yeah, you can't grow a garden in your own backyard because why? Because the food would be healthier. 2, if you got good health, then your ass ain't going to the doctor, who'll probably charge you $1,900 for the Ebola shot when it come out next month. You know what I mean? Think about it. You cured 2 white people of Ebola and you let them out in the middle of Atlanta. Now, they've had these experimental drugs for how long? And they didn't grab 2 Africans and wake them motherfuckers up from the brink of death? It's going off in Africa. It ain't going off in Atlanta. You got to cure the 2 Africans first before you cure 2 Americans. That would be smart, wouldn't it? We got 2 of these goddamn motherfucking about ready to die motherfuckers alive. They're alive. Look, they're alive. It works. Now you're going to put this shit on some motherfucker that ain't got nothing to do with Africa, ain't been there but 3 weeks and shit, just now showing the signs of his sickness. That's bullshit. They're going to walk outside. Everything's going to be fine for a month. Like I said, motherfucker going to be taking a piss in a goddamn public restaurant and shit. The next motherfucker going to sit down on a goddamn toilet. He going to get up, go home, wipe his ass, Ebola. Boom. Simple as that. I told you first, goddammit, I ain't going out the house for another 8 months. Now, I was going to come see you, but nope. Ebola motherfuckers get on airplanes, and airplanes have a sealed-in air thing. I am not getting on the airplane because, you know why? They don't bleach them down after every flight because of Ebola. Think about it, man. Hey, man, the knowledge flows out my head like a fountain. And when I'm on a roll, that shit rolls like shit down a drain. Shit. But other than that, man, what you doing now? I gotta get ready to go to the store. I need some zigzags, man. I gotta smoke, man, before the Ebola get down to goddamn 7-Eleven and shit. Well, think about it. Another thing. They want us to see zombies so fucking bad. Don't you notice that? Everything is zombies, zombies, zombies. First it was aliens. Now it's zombies. What the fuck? What if some alien zombies come down here? I understand what you're saying, because I've actually told people they're going to try to turn us into zombies. But see, the thing is this. Even Shane told me, they found out that if you broadcast over frequency number 7 or whatever, it makes humans crazy, right? All you have to do is make motherfuckers and shit sick and walk around with their arms out. They're going to be puking and shit. They don't want no brains. They just want to fucking stop puking. People going to be blowing people's heads off. It's just going to be stupid. I don't think they'll be able to turn people into flesh eaters, but that one was it bath salts made people eat people's faces off a couple times. So think about it. Maybe they are gonna flip a little Ebola bath salt on motherfuckers and shit and make them go crazy. Because what I'm thinking is they're gonna kill a bunch of people with their so-called cure. You get it? This little stuff they tested on the 2 white people. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna cure the white people first instead of the people that are dying from the shit? Once again, because look, there's always gonna be another black person pop up. Oh my God, Ebola, Ebola, black guy, Ebola. Well, we're gonna have to. Look, black people in America, they're gonna try to put us in concentration camps because of Ebola, and then they're gonna put somebody with Ebola in a concentration camp. That's how they do it. Black people, we just have to make sure you don't have Ebola, so we're going to put you in the Ebola hospital center. Thank you very much. But you ain't going to do me like you did the Africans by sticking them in there with people with it. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Fucking dumb. Motherfuckers piss me off, man. I don't know. I'm just ranting on the world. I mean, it's like, come on. You take over the planet, and now nobody on the planet is worth fucking saving. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I mean? It's like, aliens come down to save Earth. We gotta get you. Oh, we ain't getting none of you motherfuckers. Let's just go. The world's gonna blow. The planet Earth is gonna blow up in 90 minutes. We got 1 million ships out here. We're gonna take 50 billion humans off the planet Earth. Wait a minute. No, let's just leave. No, they're not. No. Look, we come here to tell the humans we're gonna save the planet. They're trying to sell tickets. You don't own this shit. You don't own the shuttle. What are you selling? We're aliens. You're selling tickets to our ship. We don't want none of these motherfuckers on our planet. That's exactly what would happen. Then on Earth they'd be like blaming black people. You guys rushed your line. That's why anyone is on there. No, you guys are selling tickets. No, I won mine in the lotto. Shit. Fucking stupid Earth. Dumb humans. I'll be glad when some real aliens do come down here. Wouldn't that be funny? Like I told you earlier, aliens come down here and they eat one race or the other. Can you imagine? If they're eating black people, they're like, oh my God, they're eating the black people. They're like, put them in the front line. Shit, ship them all out. They're eating white people. You guys got to fight, man. We got to fight for Earth. We got to fight for Earth, man. You know what I'm saying? No. Because if the aliens came down, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like when white people and black people and poor people in general stand up and become one people, it scares the fuck out of people. Those white people getting arrested right now in Ferguson, getting the shit beat out of them. Way worse than the black people are. You know why? Because they're standing up for people. It's not the black person that got killed. It was another one of us who live in this town who got killed. That's how some of those white people think. It's one of us that got killed. That could have been my kid. That could have been me. I used to smoke blunts. You know what I mean? It could have been anybody. And those white people are getting the shit stomped out of them right now. Them the white people you don't see, they getting beat up in the background. They get out, they be looking black. But they ain't black. They's white. They just got a whole bunch of bruises. That's what I'm telling you, man. That's how bad it is, man. This planet's always been like that, man. One group or the other been in charge, and something's been fucked up. And like I said, these numbers keep on popping up in my head, man. This number keep on popping up in my head. 1367. So I'm gonna go look up the year 1367. That's probably when it all happened. That's when the motherfuckers had their plans. Like, we got plans now. It's 1367. How long do you think it's gonna take us to make this plan last? It got this 5,000 years. What? You're on your own. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. Like, shit, come on, man. But other than that, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Can't shake it. You can't kill the beast. You gotta get a ride, and that's it. But other than that, man, let me shut this video off, because I know it's not gonna upload.